Bird gang. Hi, this is your boy Hype Fan Jersey. Y'all tune in to Hype Fan Eagles, and man. Yo, this playoff been a little crazy this season, It been a little crazy. But the first thing I want to say though to the NFC East, in the great words of Birdman, put some respect on our names, man. All cheer, y'all. Nah, man, for real, yo. Our division been really solid. Everybody been playing balling hard. Even the Commanders, even though they didn't make it in the playoff, they just slipped up at the end. But everybody, the Cowboys, even though they choked in the playoff, but they were solid this year. They just got to get that consistency working on. The Giants, they play hard. Y'all still got y'all, even though y'all lost, you know, that's a still look that I came from being one of the worst teams, and now y'all like y'all did something this year. It's just that y'all got still some more work that y'all need to do, and the Eagles just showed y'all what y'all weaknesses was but yeah though, like yo, that game with the Giants game, yo, I'm really impressed and I'm really happy that they came out and they kept their foot on the gas and they showed them why we are the number one seed and why we in the position where we at now. Um, Jalen Hurts, he came out, played a good game. He didn't go for a ton of yardage. He had it was a good enough yardage, 154 passing yards. No, not passing. He had 158, 148. He had 154 consecutive with rushing yards. But he played a clean game, and that's the game that's what you want to do in the playoff. You want to play the clean game. You want to lead your offense. It wasn't a passing game type game. The rushing was clicking well, so they didn't go from that. They stick to the script. Kenan Gainwell, man, he solidified in that running back position. He did how he to come out on a game to be over your starter running back, who is Miles Sanders, and to show forth more than him. Even though Miles Sanders is still our start, he's still, I feel like, a better running back. But just to have a game to show your potential, that he came out and did his thing, so shout out to him. He had 112 of rushing yards. That's pretty good. The coming from a second a back, and he did well. Like he did well, and we kept pounding them with the rushing. We kept them off their toes. They didn't know where to go. They tried to start the run, and Hurst was keeping it honest with his legs. And like that's what you do, man. Use that. I try to tell them that last game when we played the Giants, when people thought, oh, we was having a hard time with a second stream and all the third streamers and backups and all that other stuff. Like, yo, we didn't come out with our game plan. Like, we were just trying to play smart and not get nobody injured, not trying to put Hurts in their harm's way. So we was like on some Minshew type game plan, and that's not the game plan that we are built for. So that's why it was a little struggle. But we still, even with that game plan, we still came out with the win. Now going to this playoff, we gonna show you our game plan. What we was Hurts was a little was is way more healthier. I believe he probably got some more time to get with his shoulders, but I believe that's going to be real good at going against this championship games against the 49ers. But yes, he came out and he was good. He was healthy. So they was like, yo, now we going back to our game plan. And now look what it looked. Look what we did. We blew them out. Like, it's when we stick to the script and stick to our game plan, I'm telling you, we are a problem. And that's what we got to continue to do. Um, Going towards with the 49ers game, that's gonna be a good game. I'm looking forward. Can't wait until next week. I feel like that game gonna be good because the 49ers is really that team to beat too. But I believe we got them just because I think we got an edge over them just because of the quarterback position. Even Purdy, he coming out to being a major backup, coming out doing this thing. So we can't slip on him just because he's a backup. But we got that edge because we have a quarterback that's is MVP candidate. So, but that'll get more to the 49ers and the Eagles game. I just want to just overall review on how the Eagles is doing in this playoff, and I'm really impressed that we showing them like, yo, when we healthy and when we stick to the game plan, yo, we could do it. And that's what we got to continue to do and continue. Do not go away from. That's the whole key to me. Don't go away from your game plan. Stick to the script. Sometimes games you don't need to go for a whole bunch of passing yards. You want to run. Sometimes games you can't continue to try to run when you got that pass open. And I feel like we got both sides. We could do both. And that's what comes to a collective team. And for the defense, for the pressure that we don't. We continue to getting at that quarterback with Reddick and Graham and Sweat and all those boys. They coming at that quarterback. They ain't playing no joke. And I feel like we could do that with the 49ers. And so yeah, I'm really impressed. They came out with a good win over the Giants. I know a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's the Giants," but to beat a team that thinking that just making it a playoff, that have some work to go, to blow them out the way that they do, that's what you do. Like, even if the Giants is not all that good, you want to come out and win the way that they win on a team that's people feel like it's not all that good. Like, which I feel like the Giants was a pretty good team this year. Yes, they have some little issues, but they was a solid team. And like, they see what they did with the Vikings. And a lot of people feel like the Vikings all that, but the Vikings got a good record. So, and they shut them down. And then they try to play us, we shut them down. So, give us credit. We came out and we played a good overall game. Like I said, it was more of a running game, but that's what you want to do. The 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 uh, the the stats is proven there. Like, we didn't AJ Brown didn't come out with a lot of receiving, but sometimes you have a games like that. You have a game that your main receivers don't get a lot because you can't be one tracked with your receivers. Sometimes it's not that. Sometimes they gonna stop your receivers. You gotta give it off to your tight end, which Dallas Goedert was phenomenal in that game, and he came in the clutch. But we already know who he is. Everybody know him coming out being one of the best tight ends this season. So like he showed the fourth in that Giants game. Yeah, like we came off with a 400 400 overall yardage for the team, and a 200 a 148 passing and 216 rushing yards. No, a really solid game. So we really we really coming in and we really showing what we can do in this playoff. And that's what I am impressed of. That's what I want them to continue going forward into this NFC championship game. But yeah, like that the Eagles is sticking to the script, and that's my keyword for this week is them sticking into the game plan. Do not go away. Well, don't if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We got this in the bag, and I'm gonna tell y'all now. Don't could I mean, if y'all want to keep us in the underdog, if y'all want to doubt us, y'all could go ahead and doubt us. Like, because too, I speak for all Eagles fans. We ain't worried. We eat off the doubts. We eat off the people is trying to bring us down and trying to continue to move that goalpost on us. Like every time we prove something, it's always something else. We eat off of that. So continue to do that. But like we in this. And that's what for our Eagles fan, that's what we know. Cause I'm still a little bit of like I'm still a little bit mind boggling about how they really talking more about the 49ers, and they really a lot of them is really going with the 49ers of this game that the Eagles is playing with. And like I'm like, really? Like us being the number one seed and then really blowing the team out the first game in the playoff, and that's what they looking at. I get it. The 49ers coming off with a 12 consecutive win. And they coming off hot. They beat the Seattle, then they come off beating the Cowboys and stopping their offense, when their offense supposed to be one of the best offense. Like, and to come off with that win, like, so I get it, but at the same time, we still 14-3 and number one seed. And blowing the team out in the playoff out of nowhere. They come out, they really couldn't do nothing. Like a lot of teams struggle with the Giants. A lot of teams struggle. Don't let's put that there. A lot of teams struggled with the Giants. We didn't. And only time we struggled with them is when we couldn't go with our game plan on the last game of the regular season. We couldn't go with our game plan. But when we stick to our game plan, we come back with our game plan. We show them like we're a different team. Like we not like any other team. So like, yo, give us our credit. Give us, like, like I said, if you want to continue to doubt us, that's on you. It'll be like the 2017 season when we was just underdogs all over and we won that Super Bowl. Continuing it, we love it. We ain't trying to we don't care about all the hype. We don't care about everybody. They staying focused. You see Jalen Hurts calm and collect. He staying focused. He like, yo, he been there. He been in that situation before, going almost undefeated and getting there. They don't take it away. He understand that. So we don't care about all the hype. You don't have to praise us. You don't have to give us our rewards or props and everything. You don't have to do all that, because it don't matter to us. We in this. Our Eagles fan, we stand calm and humble like the team is doing. I mean, you might got some of the Eagles fans is all hype and doing the hype. That's just fans, period. But overall, we stand humbled and we know like it ain't done. Just like Doug Peterson in 2017 said, we ain't done yet. And that's what it is. We're not done yet. We got 2 more games to go, and that's what we headed for. And let's just get ready for this. But like I said, man, even though we're the only person that's still in this in the NFC East, still shout out to our whole division. Y'all did great, man. Even though it's a revival, I still got for the NFL love. I still got love for our division because it's our division. But yeah, y'all keep y'all did great this season. I'm so impressed. Let's come out on next season. Y'all do the same thing because it was a good season. It was a really hype season to see our division coming from the least to the beast. Like, and I shout out to the Cowboys, shout out to the Giants, shout out to the Commanders. Y'all did good this season. That's y'all do to come off with the same thing. I don't know what they're gonna do what comes with Dak and when the Cowboys. I don't know what they're gonna do with the Daniel Jones and the Giants, and especially what is coming with Carson Wentz and Heinicke and the Commanders. I think they're gonna go with their third string quarterback because at that last game he looked like he did really he was doing his thing. But you know, best of luck to y'all next year. But yeah, y'all sit at home and watch my Eagles do their thing and come off with this win on the NFC Championship, and that's what we headed to right now. So stay focused. To all my Eagles fans that celebrate this, but like I said, we ain't done yet, and let's keep pushing. So yeah, that's why I just want to hit pointers on. Before I go off, I want to say stay tuned into my boy podcast. He got some clothing lines with the Eagles and regular clothes and gear that he pushing out. So he got the link. He got everything ready for y'all. So stay tuned. He could get y'all get you some good gear for any one of y'all teams, so y'all can look good while y'all watching y'all team in the championship or the playoffs. So get at him. He'll let you know what to do. And yo, keep liking, subscribing. We appreciate y'all, and keep tuning in. We're gonna have some more things coming, and that's what it is. So this your boy Hyphen Jers. You tune in to Hyphen Eagles. Thank you, and I'm out.